If you're someone who loves a good brain workout, you need to hear this. Let's dive into the trippy world of phenomenal reality. So, you look at an apple and say it's red. Simple, right? But what if I told you that the apple might not be red at all? Here's the scoop. When light hits the apple, it absorbs green and blue and reflects red. Our brains just decide it's red. According to Kant, though, we can never truly know the apple's real color. It's all about what our minds perceive. Imagine millions of beings on Earth, each seeing their own version of the apple's color. Crazy, huh? We create labels like red, blue, and green to make sense of these perceptions. But remember, these are just mental constructs. The truth? It's elusive and ever-changing. Philosophers, scientists, and even our own experiences show that truth is multifaceted. So, next time you bite into an apple, remember, reality might be a bit more slippery than you thought. Stay curious, folks. Let's take a deeper dive into this concept. Imagine walking through a forest. The sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a myriad of shadows and light patterns on the ground. You touch the rough bark of a tree, observe the intricate patterns of the tree rings, and marvel at the delicate veins of a leaf. You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and listen to the symphony of nature around you. The rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the distant sound of a flowing stream. When you open your eyes, the forest seems even more vibrant, more alive. But is this the true reality of the forest, or just your perception of it? When you capture the forest through a camera lens, the image is different. The colors, the lighting, the details, they all change based on the camera settings and the angle of the shot. And when you edit the photos, you can enhance or diminish certain aspects, creating a version of the forest that might look more vivid or more subdued than what you saw with your own eyes. When you show these photos to your friends, each person might have a different reaction. Some might see the beauty, others might notice the flaws, and some might even see things you didn't notice. These discussions reveal that everyone's perception of the same forest can be vastly different. What you see, what you feel, and what you remember, it's all influenced by your unique perspective. This brings us to the fascinating study of perception. Books and research on this topic delve into how our senses and brain work together to create our version of reality. In lectures and seminars, experts discuss how our brain processes sensory information, how it fills in gaps, and how it sometimes even creates illusions. Optical illusions are a perfect example of how our brain can be tricked. What we see isn't always what's there. Our brain interprets the information, and sometimes it gets it wrong. Mirages in the desert are another example. The heat and light create an illusion of water. But when you get closer, you realize it's just an illusion. Rainbows are beautiful, but they're also an illusion. They're created by the refraction and reflection of light in water droplets. You can see them, but you can't touch them. The night sky is filled with stars, but what we see is light that has traveled for millions of years. Some of those stars might not even exist anymore. What we see is a glimpse into the past. Holograms are another fascinating example. They look real, but they're just projections of light. They can be seen from different angles, but they don't have a physical presence. Virtual reality takes this a step further. With a VR headset, you can be transported to a completely different world. It feels real, but it's all a digital creation. Video games create immersive experiences that can feel incredibly real. The graphics, the sound, the interactions, they all work together to create a virtual reality. Science fiction explores these concepts in depth. Books and movies take us to worlds where reality is fluid, where what we perceive isn't always what's real. Movies like The Matrix, Inception, and Interstellar challenge our understanding of reality. They make us question what's real and what's an illusion. These discussions often lead to deeper philosophical questions. What is reality? Can we ever truly know it? Or are we always limited by our perceptions? Philosophers have pondered these questions for centuries. From Plato's allegory of the cave to Descartes' meditations, the quest to understand reality has been a central theme in philosophy. In philosophy lectures, these ideas are explored in depth. The nature of reality, the limits of human perception, and the search for truth are all discussed and debated. Meditation and mindfulness practices also explore these concepts. By focusing on the present moment, we can become more aware of our perceptions and how they shape our reality. Yoga and other physical practices help us connect with our bodies and our senses, grounding us in the present and helping us understand our perceptions better. Journaling is another way to explore our perceptions. By writing down our thoughts and experiences, we can gain insights into how we perceive the world and how it affects us. Therapy and counseling also delve into these topics. Understanding our perceptions and how they influence our emotions and behaviors is a key part of mental health. Self-help books often discuss the power of perception. Changing the way we see things can change our reality and improve our lives. Workshops and seminars on personal development also explore these ideas. They teach us how to shift our perceptions and create a more positive reality. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to shift our perceptions. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can create a more positive reality. Acts of kindness and helping others can also change our perceptions. They remind us of the good in the world and create a more positive reality for ourselves and others. Reflecting on our journey and how our perceptions have changed over time can give us valuable insights. It helps us understand how we've grown and how our reality has evolved. In the end, reality is a complex and multifaceted concept. It's shaped by our perceptions, our experiences, and our understanding. The more we explore and question our perceptions, the closer we get to understanding the true nature of reality. So keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep challenging your perceptions. The journey to understanding reality is a never-ending adventure. And next time you look at an apple, remember, it's not just an apple. It's a gateway to understanding the complex and fascinating world of phenomenal reality. Now let's delve deeper into Emanuel Kant's theory of phenomenal reality. Kant proposed that our understanding of the world is shaped by the way our minds process sensory information. He distinguished between the phenomenal world, which is the world as we experience it, and the noumenal world, which is the world as it exists independently of our perceptions. According to Kant, we can never truly know the noumenal world because our perceptions are always filtered through our senses and cognitive structures. What we perceive as reality is actually a construct of our minds, influenced by our experiences, beliefs, and mental frameworks. This means that the truth of any object or experience is always subjective and can vary from person to person. Our minds actively shape our reality, making it a unique and personal experience for each individual. Kant's theory challenges us to question the nature of reality and to recognize the limitations of our perceptions. It encourages us to explore the deeper layers of our experiences and to understand that what we perceive is just one version of reality. So as you continue to explore the world around you, remember that your reality is shaped by your perceptions. Embrace the complexity and keep questioning what you see, hear, and feel. The journey to understanding phenomenal reality is a never-ending adventure, filled with wonder and discovery. Stay curious, folks.